So what I'll do for now is we'll just enter a text box on the screen rather than go through the wizard because it may take a little bit longer. I'm just going to use standard text box. We're going to use this as maybe an order number for a document to be scanned with. Now, before we can configure it with this order number, we'll also need to create a new sample file to work with. So I'm going to do another scan just to have this information available to work with. And normally I would stop the spooler so it doesn't get processed, but in this case, just to save time, we're going to let it go ahead, and we'll just allow it to go through for now. So looking at the latest STL file we have available, we can see we have the 3 pieces of information I entered: the folder, the file name, and the order number. And for example, if I needed this information to be stored in an XML file along with the PDF, which is fairly common for different document management systems, we could do that through scripting. And to accomplish that, I'm going to go back into the VDP Designer, and I'm going to open the form that we've created using the Workflow Designer, which is called Scan Sample. And I'm going to go back into the script debugger to basically modify the save to file script. Now, the scripting is very similar in structure to maybe Visual Basic. It is a unique language, so there are variables and different function calls that are, I guess, unique to Reform. But just to show the concept of what could be done, we have in the default save file script a comment in here that will allow us to modify XML files that go with PDF. So if I take out the comment here, and I specify the name for that variable correctly, so I can use this to create an XML file next to the PDF. So at this point, I can change the XML to contain whatever information is necessary. And for this, this workflow, I would want to use the order number that I entered. And if we look at the order number, in my case, it's assigned to the variable called textbox2. If I want to insert that into the XML, I simply copy the name of the variable, and I'm going to paste it in here between these 2 pipe symbols, which is part of the scripting language. So what this is going to instruct the script to do is create an XML file next to the PDF, and the XML is going to look similar to this one. The piece of information between the pipes is going to be populated with dynamic information. So in this case, the order number is going to be populated by whatever is entered into text. So in this case, the image tag in the XML is going to be the path to the PDF file. Now, if we save these changes, hopefully I did everything correctly, and if I do another scan, let's change the file name. It looks like I missed something. So I'm not sure, I guess, what I missed in this step. But what we could do is if we open the corresponding text file, we can use the script debugger to step through and see where it goes wrong. To use the script debugger in this fashion, we're going to want to enter a breakpoint. And then from the form that we have open, hopefully have scan sample, we can do file print. And we'll save those changes. Oh, there's one other thing we need to do here. And let's try that again. Okay, so this time around we can see that it created a new PDF, and because we chose not to overwrite files, it gave it a new unique name, but it also created an XML file next to the PDF. And in this case, it contains the path to the PDF as well as the order number that I entered on the screen. So this is just a very basic sample of what the scripting can do. It can do much more complex things as far as saving XML files, CSV, database entries. It's very robust in what it can accomplish. And tying that together with the different things available with the Mo screen can usually create a very strong user experience.